Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Esoteric Ebb. Last time we left off, we were down here in this crypt, and I got a cursed weapon from it. This is it. This is the first place his body was placed 27 years ago. Your lord, your master, your god, Earth. Fallen and exhumed like his city. Watch closely. This is how every divine dominion ends. With the cracking of an ugly tomb. This place is still holy, consecrated. Despite this, horrors still walk the grimy tiles. Earth's traces still linger here as it should. Alright. Bye. And is there anything else to loot off of you? Oh wait, yeah, I was like, oh, I don't want to steal this because it might be like, you know, someone's family heirloom or something. My boom arm will not stay still. There we go. Should I just take it? Should I just take it? I mean, I took the mace, you know, and I took the mace. Why not the helmet too? Give me that. Mine now. Here I was saying like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that, but and then I super did. These go up far up through Tolston. Need some type of key. Oh, is that where the temple is? Is that the temple entrance? Maybe. Okay. So now that we've done that, we can go back over here. The roots. Mushrooms! I'm not going to steal them this time. Beware monsters. Hello, who are you? And there's also somebody's head over here? I came over here because I'm pretty sure this is where that one character wanted me to come to. Okay, these are wild mushrooms. They're not planted, so I can have these. Those are fair game. Tree? An essential part of the great bracken tree of Tolstad. Among the tangled mess of vines and mossy rocks, you see the thick walls of a bracken tree. They crack open the walls and ceiling of this half-dwarven, half-anticipalian chamber. Lord Pooh? The natural retaking the artificial. It is beautiful. Hello? Tree does not respond. I don't think it's got a mouth. Or a brain. This is the bottom of the big tree. Touch the roots. I guess you could talk to it with some magic. Then again, I'm no expert. Yeah, I need to use my cantrip, but they're not listed here. I think I needed to use that before. Salt on the surface. Look beyond the roots. They are thick and create a vast, tight forest. However, there is something there. A space beyond the roots. So this is the bottom of the big tree. More or less. Roots go much, much deeper. Minun sikisas puni? The roots slowly, but ever so slightly widen, revealing the goods within. The cache has been revealed. Lord Pooh appears to allow you to loot his cache now. Nod your head and stop speaking. Druidcraft? Oh! Oh, now there's these things that keep disappearing. Oh my god, wait a minute. This is what it meant. Shmai. I can steal crowns from you? I don't think I want to. Oh my god. This is what I've been able to use that for. Shmai. I mean, the only other thing I can really do is rob you, and that feels wrong? Tiny primal spirit. Like, yeah, they all have a bunch of things on them, but... weird. I activated that because I wanted to talk to you. So that's those little things that have been disappearing. Hello? I thought the Druidcraft... I think I tried that before, too. Yeah. I should have known the disappearing things. This is what it was tied to. The cache. Ooh, was that bark skin? Okay, wait a minute. That sounds very good. It sounds like it gives me armor class For the duration, your skin has a rough bark-like appearance and you have resistance to all damage. All damage halved. Okay, yeah, that needs to go on. For sure. In the world? Hi. Snail shell, it's blocking the way. Gigantic hail snail. Hail snail, a small icy mollusk spread in esoteric weather events, often wreaks havoc on crops and roofs alike. There's a massive unit of a hail snail. It fills the entire eastern passage. He's just a little broad. Nothing wrong with that. The hail snail moves its thick head, the blue eye stalks focusing on you? Probably. You ever seen a snail like this before, Snell? Gesture with your arms to emphasize the humongous nature.
Huh?
I mean, yeah. The goblin waltzes up to it and looks it up and down. He looks almost proud. This big guy's been here for months. Last time I was here, he was facing slightly to the left. Moving closer, you do see the snail is moving. Maybe 10 degrees or 5. Not very fast. Frozen mucus slowly melting around it indicates a pattern. Yes. It is attempting to rotate, by hail snail standards, very, very slowly. It'll be done next year, probably. I'll head straight out of the tunnel in another run or two. Let me talk to it. Yeah, sure. Deep clicking emanates from the hail snail as the spell's esoteric tingle fades. A clicking that slowly transforms into a sentence. Little guy, you are friend? Yes, I am. I'm a friend. Friend. Snail's muttering echoes through the cavern. I am Reckham. Lord Reckham Namu. You stand before a solemn soul. You're a solemn soul? Why? I am trapped. The cold. It holds me. I sleep, but not sleep. Esoteric ice binds me. My children, they sleep too. We cannot move. Lord of what? Lord of my it's like reading like repertoire, but it's escargot, so escargotoire. My children, 6 in number. They are small still, but they will grow as I have grown. How'd you end up here? I fell asleep in this hallway months ago. When I woke, I was growing larger and larger and colder and colder. The esoteric cold feeds on itself. Now, I cannot move, cannot warm, cannot wake. A tragic loop. You might be able to help. You understand esoteric pockets well enough. What are you voting in the election? Election? What is election? It's when people choose their leaders. Choose? We do not choose. The strong, they lead. The old, they guide. This is the way. But if I must vote, I vote for whoever helps snails. We are forgotten. Always forgotten. Ooh, this is interesting because we also know that we have like the snail people that used to exist too. Know anything that can help me when it comes to the mystery of the tea shop that blew up? Tea shop? I do not know this. I know only cold and sleep and the slow turning. That's all I wanted to ask. Could I break the esoteric effect causing the snail lord's hibernation? You have a feeling you could. In either case, you must try. I have Druidcraft under the effect of enhanced ability. I can... Good luck. I can boost. So we're going to put this on. Where's my magazine? There we go. And then, I don't think I have anything else. Wisdom. With this. It is cursed, but... It said as long as I don't use it in combat, right? It said as long as I don't use it in combat, we should be good. It said just don't bring it to combat. Mm-hmm. Help. It's effortless. A 29. You focus on the esoteric strings. The ley lines connecting the snail to the pocket dimension. There, you see it. Your body warmth, your presence. You press against the barrier. The pocket shudders, then shatters. The esoteric ice begins to melt. Slowly. Very slowly. But it's working. You had something? Yeah, I broke the esoteric effect. Oh. So that means it'll move away from the passage? Well, yeah. Right. That'll make Lady Sagely very happy. Groans. I would have preferred for the snail to remain, but will not complain about it beyond those guttural noises. Step back. Snail lets out a blubbering, clicking noise. Other sounds echo deeper in the hallway. His family is awakening, all together now. We should return later after a rest. They will be done by then. I'll leave them to it. Okay, cool. Let's make sure I take off all this junk. Boom. Put my thing back on. Put my charisma key back on. Alright, and there's another mouse, which I need to collect. A rat! It seems to want to fight you. High up from the top of this bush. Gimme. Green rat. So we're probably missing 3 then. I would guess. 3 would be my guess. So yeah, now there's just this rock in the middle and this character that we can clearly speak to. So let me... Couldn't I get in here some way? Was it this way? I just... There we go. A central rock. You step up on the rock. Around you lies the vast chamber of root and stone, of dwarf and primal forces pressing up against one another. One part struggle, one part harmonic symbiosis. This is the vessel in which the great bracken tree of Tolstad is nurtured. This well, its beating heart. You have sought enough solace in the path of the druid. This is where you may learn to wield the might of the heart. I am the lord of this dwarf fortress. Become one with the primal well. Oh no, I didn't mean to say that! Damn it! Your voice echoes out among the tangled roots. What are you doing? Since no one of importance heard you, you can make any statements you want. It literally doesn't matter. Unless you care about what the goblin thinks of you. Making a statement, Snow. It's a bit imperialistic and or colonist if you ask me. I mean... Free Strider, I didn't mean to. A farm boy. No, I didn't realize. I am an Asgalist. I can never endorse any imp and or colonialist related statements. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even mean to choose this, to be fair. So your job makes that difficult. Due entirely to my manhood, the very pressure-cooked focus point of evil itself. Due to everything that I am in my job, a man, a soldier, a political figure, an oppressive spellcaster, and worst of all, a living human being in a world where humans are destroyed so much that our folk-wide sin determines my fate before I'm even born. Due to the power structures, due to everything that I am, entirely to my manhood, the position as a wielder of the violence of the state. Soldier, political figure, an oppressive spellcaster, and worst of all, a living being in a world where humans have destroyed so much that our folk-wide sin determines my fate before I'm even born. Yep, this one. Sure. Let's go with that. You draft policies and decisions like a seasoned Asgalist, even more Asgalist. Your echo fades out among the roots. Become one with the primal well. Feel the rock beneath your feet. The stone, the roots, the water, all connected. The primal forces of this place, they pulse like a heartbeat. You reach out with your mind, not as a cleric, not as a servant of earth, but as something older. Grab a primal string. The tree above, the roots below, the dwarven stonework, the natural growth, all woven together in harmony. They respond. Warmth. Life, pure, unfiltered. Every scratch cleansed. Your body strengthened. Wow. The spell settles into your mind. Aura of vitality. A gift from the well. Thanks for the healing. I feel great. Step down from the rock. Okay. Aura of vitality. It's a 3rd level. Healing energy radiates from you in an aura within a 30-foot radius. Till the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. During an encounter, each round, you and all allies in the aura regain 2d6 hit points. Outside encounter, you gain 20d6 hit points. Oh my god. That's a massive heal. Jeez. That is huge. Okay, hello. Moongore. HWBT Guardian. Oh, you look sick. Look at you. One second. I need my strength stuff on. So my sword. I already have that. The tower key. Alright, let's behold you. 25. Bugbear. Here's the bugbear. You're chaotic evil. Oh no. A brute, a beast, and a warrior. She could break you easily. Loyalty is a fickle thing. Hers lies with the halfways. For sake of coin and shelter, but also something else, something more ethereal. Ogres, hobgoblins, ettins, trolls. The bugbear stands among them as the chargers of the Ascani wilds. You've heard of their kind finding a place within civilized society as mercenaries and guards. Moongore is a cliché. What else is there to her? She loves violence. She loves power. She craves the thrill. This is a toxic woman through and through. Perhaps you should get to know her better. Strength is horny for her. Noted. What is this lower? Wisdom. Okay, so it would make my wisdom crazy low. Like, I would maybe need strength. More so, but I want to lean into, like, you know, my normal stats, I guess. I don't want to dumpster them. 17 strength, 17 constitution, and 19 wisdom. Alright. What can I steal? Wooden shield and good apple. Okay. Human. Hairy beast towering over you, its face contorted into a stern and probably permanent frown. Watch yourself. This is halfway's territory. This is a bugbear. They're most common in the west, living in the rough lands between Fordnip and the VK. This woman does not hold power over you. Do not let her stand in your way. Nudges the Snell with you and gives him a nod. Runner. Hey, Moongore. Things going well? They are going. Nods in your direction. This is your cleric. Seems so, yeah. Thought he'd be taller, she says with a scoff. I am the cleric. Nice to meet you. You know this creature, Snow? Moongore keeps the roots safe. She's our champion of the depths. She grunts. No monster will ascend, not while I draw breath. Yours as always. Good to see. Bugbear places a hand on her weapon. Not cause trouble. Morningstar, beware! Yeah, I mean, I'm better against Morningstars because I'm in chainmail, but if you aim for my helmet, I'm gonna be really messed up. Morningstar? No, that is clearly a spiked mace. I mean, this is what always I would see described as a Morningstar. A club. She will not use it. I have some questions about the day of the tea shop explosion. Felt a slight rumble in the earth. I was down here guarding the roots. Nothing out of the ordinary? Nothing I have to tell you, human. There's a dwarf who says you won't let him pass here. A dark dwarf, yes. He asks for access to the south tunnels. He is not permitted. Why not? The lady does not permit it. Lady Sageleaf does not allow looters on her grounds. Only official expeditions. Am I in an official expedition? Glances at Snelly, shrugs. More or less. She frowns. If you go into the south tunnels, beware of monsters. They crawl in from below, infesting the caverns. We clean them out every other week, but they return often. And the pest control guild's supposed to take care of that stuff? She lets out a deep laugh. Pest control? Those pussies won't step below the lower, especially on Tolstad. Bunch of weaklings looking for easy payouts. We can't deal with it ourselves, we hire outside muscle, but not the PCG. Historically, the PCG has had trouble dealing with the massive amount of requests of monsters and esoterical things crawling through Norvik. I've heard many tales of the pest controllers in your days. Back in the day, retired clerics would often gravitate towards the PCG, but these days most clerics don't want to get their hands dirty in that sort of way. Dangerous work for real men. Kind of monsters. All kinds. Anything that crawls through the cracks of the city below. All kinds? Tell me more. Last month we killed a hook horror. It was a great hunt. Before that, a bunch of giant spiders, a grey ooze. Last year we had to get a specialist to deal with a hive of cranium ants. They negotiated for days. Worse is probably the Grix. I hate those things, but I'm sad to say we have not yet had to deal with a boulette. Boulette, the land shark predator. They burrow through the air with intense speeds. They've been known to invade Norvikian streets at times, taking many lives in the process. That sounds horrifying. Not think those land sharks enjoy tunneling here. There have been reports of a few of them moving closer to settlements in the last year over in Verdun. I want to skin one of those things one day. That would be pleasurable. Cool. She grins. Have you seen a man in yellow pass by? She grunts. Is that a yes? I did. Are you looking for this man? Yeah, well, clearly. Bugbear shows you a deep frown and says, if you see him, stick a knife through his heart for me. Wait, why? Saw him approaching from the pillar chamber, told him to step away from halfway turf. But that bastard, he cast a spell on me. That handsome, huh? That's awful. No, I was weak. I saw him approaching. He wore an ugly yellow robe. Then he said a few words and I suddenly happily allowed him to pass. Charm of some kind. I was helpless like a kitten. Gods, I hate kittens. You can fix her! If she hates kittens, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can fix her if she hates kittens. You hate kittens? I'll avenge your honors. Salute her, I swear. Okay. Yeah, no, you know, I'm You must find this man and punish him. Yeah, I'm trying to be your white knight. It's okay. Where you can earn her respect. Junawan, I do not care. You hate kittens? Yes, any child beast, really. They're too weak to survive on their own. That is a disgusting feature of adolescence. You can fix her. Strength really wants me to fix her. What else can you tell me about him? He had slightly darker skin, unlike most pale humans in Norvik. Carried a backpack and several things. Tools. It's not very specific. One wordy, go ask a poet. Which direction did he go? To the south caves. She points towards the damp tunnel down the slope. Warned him about the monsters as he walked away because of that darn spell. Would have hoped for him to be dinner for some hook horror or dark mantle, but the bastard turned invisible as he entered the tunnel. I hate wizards. Same. Can't stand those nerds. Bugbear lets out a grunt. Clearly signaling she's done with this part of the conversation. Can I have that spell scroll you got? No, of course not. Got this as a gift. I can't just give it away. From Nasan, right? She told me I should tell you to give it to me. Oh. Okay, then. There's great respect for the elven druid. Okay. Defeated the skeleton in the crypts. You did? Well, she looks you up and down. I'm impressed. Less for us to worry about. Yes! What's it like working for HWBT? They're good. Lady Sageleaf is a great leader. Her power is overwhelming. Lady Sageleaf, I agree that little goblin woman is enough to break a dozen men. I agree. Or more. She looks away for a moment. Been given a life here, a purpose. While I do not enjoy living among your kind, the goblins are fine people. Thanks. Not you in particular, Weasel. Weasel? I don't think I deserve to be called that. Do you do anything else down here? A hobby? A hobby? No. I do tend to some gardening duty as well. Keeping the dampness to an appropriate level, and communing with Lord Pooh when the Dark Elf requires it. The Druid! Has she taught you magic? No. The San has shown me tricks. I have no interest in magic and its foul nature. Got a green thumb, eh? No, but I serve well nonetheless. Get to fight a lot of monsters down here? Yes. They often break into the upper city below. There's mostly minor monsters, sometimes a large one. At times undead. Fought a ghoul last month, easy kill, not too interesting. It is my great pleasure to best a dangerous foe. Her smile is horrific and bright. I've got some other questions. Of course you do. You look like a great warrior and woman. Attempt to flirt. Yeah, go ahead and break me in half, Queen. I do not look like it, human. I am. A nod. I agree. A lot. Like, a lot. What are you attempting here? She laughs mockingly. Some type of courtship. You are a fool. Prove yourself worthy and I might look your way, you buffoon. I will return once I've avenged your honor, my lady. She clicks her tongue. Yeah, whatever. She likes the bottom energy. I just gotta be a super sub for you and you're into it. She likes it. She does not hate it. Nod your head and leave. Yeah, I'll bottom for you, Queen. Don't worry. Alright, I gotta avenge your honor. God, I'm being such a dork. There's people out here actually this desperate. Alright. Let's go over here. See what this is all about. Such a horrifying visage. Stepping in front of the petrified person statue, you... Is there a Gorgon down here? Get a sudden sense of paranoia. As if someone is listening in. It's difficult not to. You're very loud. Over here, buddy. By the nose. That voice must be some kind of telepathy. Find the source. Look down. Your eyes land upon the nose of the stone statue. At the very tip you see something. Something tiny and unremarkable. A simple ant. Unremarkable? It's a cranium ant! Might be tiny, but trust us, we got a bite. Are you inside my head? Duh. We are one of many. Freaking great to meet with you too, buddy. Smash it! No! I don't want to kill it! You mentioned cranium ants earlier, but... Also, I don't think that would help. You're one of many. Also, if you kill an ant, then don't they, like, send out pheromones to let the other ones know where that soldier died or something? I want to say I remember that. Esoteric ant. You can call us one. We didn't really used to have a name since we're a hive mind. So one will do for now. Talking psychic ant. Got it. More or less, yeah. Huh? Goblin stares at you, then stares at the statue. You having a moment or something? Explain this to my companion so he doesn't think I'm crazy, please. Right, sup, dude? You a goblin? Snail perks up and looks around. Psychic ant. Pointed at the statue's nose. Oh. Gets ready to smash it. No, relax, we're cool! We're alone, and it's just, we need to ask for a favor. The goblin stops. You know how much trouble you cranium ants have caused us? We had to hire a specialist just to get you to leave. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But we left, you won, so let bygones be by the gones, as they say. He stares at the ant for a few seconds, then he frowns. Fuck it, sure. As long as you guys don't return, then fine, what do you want? We need your help. We were driven from the area a while ago, but we left me behind. You mean I? This whole identity thing is really new to me. I've never been disconnected from the hive for this long before. It's really difficult. I wonder if I could join a hive. That uniform looks like you already have. Damn! Damn, got me. Well, if you help me out, how about we give you something in return? Oh, that sounds like a quest. Yes! We know the location of a secret stash. It's buried in the undercoast path, like below this place. Below the city below? Right below it. That's low. Sure is. The undercoast path is, well, it leads all the way down to the undercoast. Right past the gravity flip, although you won't need to go that far down. It's too dangerous for someone like you anyhow. Beware, the ant might be small, but it's still psionic. You must help this creature. It is asking for your help, and it would really not be that much of a hassle. Be nice. Carry the ants. That's all? That's it. Let you know if I find out something new. What do you know about the tea shop? It's good. The ant might have picked up something interesting about the explosion. Explosion? Oh, so that was the other day. Whole cavern shook. Crazy stuff. The ant clearly doesn't know anything interesting. It's an ant. Yeah, that's not fair. I'm real perceptive, you know? There was something happening after the shaking, I'll admit. Interesting. So since you're in my head and talking to me telepathically, you can see my various voices. That's neat. That's a neat detail. Human in yellow clothing went past the roots. He did something esoteric to the hairy brute to get in. Some dude come back screaming from the south tunnels. Never saw him again. What are you voting? Election. Oh, I heard about that. Like your kind's way of trying to emulate our hive-mindedness. You know, everyone's going to voice their opinions leading to a unified direction. Except you get to think for yourself. Sounds about right. Being in a hive mind would certainly make the whole process a lot easier. I mean, it would. Except you get to think for yourself. Suppose that ain't too bad. Although it sounds inefficient as all hells. Sure is. Always pros and cons. Although I imagine it's a bit different if you actually get to have an individual mind on things. Now think about it yourself, by yourself, with yourself. Something to think about. One is a good name. There's a function. But don't get used to it. You don't have a name? Nah, no need. We're all one there. Must be nice to be part of something larger. Aren't you afraid of getting, you know, crushed? Nah. My telekinesis isn't too powerful going solo, but it's enough to keep myself defended from boots and any crevices I might fall into. Pick up the ant. I'll get you to your brothers. Yay! Cranium ant! You're a real cool guy, buddy. I'll be sure to remember you as one of the good ones once I get back, that is. Alright, so... questing time. You should go down to the undercoast path and then talk to the ant. Just pick him out of your pocket when it's time, or something like that. Thanks. Okay. Neato. Can I examine the bow? Petrified bow. Oh. Huh. Take? I mean, I don't see any reason why not. A bow that wielded by some great adventurers centuries ago. Unfortunately, that adventure ended at the gaze of a basilisk. The bow is now 100% esoteric rock. Well, it's very useful. It's a very useful piece of equipment. Psychic ant, the type of aberration creature that you really don't have the expertise to deal with. Psionics is a whole nother bag, but he's polite enough, so let's see if we can help this guy out. Their psionic presence does cause your muscles to atrophy for some reason. He's listening in on everything. Yo. The ant crawls around in your hand. That's all for now. Okay. Cool. Got a new quest. Ant quest. Where did that pop up, actually? It's not that. That's the golden line. Vickian resistance. I mean, it should be like down here somewhere, shouldn't it? Thought it was it a follow-up to something else? This is Lich House Blues, so I would have thought it being down here. Don't actually see exactly where it is. It might just be part of another quest. Yeah, and then I'm still trying to get a date. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to end off there for today. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.